is going on, y'all? We can get rid of this 3-minute delay message because we're not on a 3-minute delay now. Good evening, Mr. Weedy. What is going on? Let me get the poll up here. Alright, just doing a little bit of croc, regular croc. Trying to get my second farm up to level 35 so that we can do the 5 bosses later this week. And then we'll go back to the main here and we'll hammer out some honor. Fub, Rave. What's going on? Yeah, it was fairly intense for the first little bit this morning. They pushed us back. They had the numbers, but then I think once the altars started to open, they kind of left and went to the free altar. So if they don't get a free altar, the fighting will be even more intense next time, I think. Black Panther Gaming, welcome. Y'all don't know who Black Panther is. He is the one who made the phrase, "Don't Panther the Pass," famous. Go and check him out. He just hit 500 subs and it just got monetized by YouTube, so he now has memberships available on his channel. Consider liking and subscribing to all of his videos, becoming a member on his channel as well. Fearless, good to see ya. Just doing a little bit of Karak on one of the farms here. Want to get to level 35 and that's it. I'm not going to waste a whole shit ton of effort. And there's Hubs who wants to get on YouTube apparently. What's up, Hubsy? Gotta love my combos here, right, Mina Pelagius? And then we can go with Guan and Sun Tzu. Yeah, it was fun at the altar. I don't know how many kills I racked up. You never really get that many when you're just fighting with one army at a time, but at one point they had 13 armies kind of blocking our pass while we were all getting honor at the altar itself, and I think 3 of us went down there and cleaned up 13 of their armies. So it was I mean, it is what it is. If I ever wanted to push honor on one of my farms, I think I got the AP to do it, but I just to hit that 120,000 honor on the main account and then push honor on a farm, that would be way too time consuming. Besides, I don't know what I do with a coin on these farms anyway. We're almost done with level 35 here, so thank you for hanging out and bearing with me. How are you guys all doing today? Did we have a good day? Are we rolling into the 4th of July holidays? Unfortunately, I have to work tomorrow, but I'll have off on Tuesday. The first time in 15, 16 years that I've had to work on July 3rd. Since the new company I work for, the one that bought out my old company, is more of an international company than a US-based company. They only give us off on the 4th of July. And they did not recognize Juneteenth as a national holiday either. We had to work on Juneteenth, so Lost a couple of holidays when they bought us out, but it is what it is, right? As long as the paycheck still is deposited in the bank every other week, I'm good. Between you and me, I'm going to consider it a holiday tomorrow and just kind of fuck around at work. Your Trajan expertise just in time for KBK. Nice. Honestly, I don't use Trajan much at all anymore, except in Canyon. Our MGE rankings were just sent out about 15 minutes ago, 20 minutes ago. Heracles, Suleiman, Montezuma, Theo, Wu, MGE. The below members have been chosen for ranks 1 through 15, and I get 6th place. And I told Kat this morning, I said, I got Hera. So any rankings I get, those sculptures go to Montezuma. So do not give me a high rank. If people need Hera, give it to them. Alright, was that level 35 now? Yes, thank you, Jesus. You can see I don't take care of my farms very well. These are farms and fillers, right? They're not open field fighting stuff. You can see I have not even built the Crystal Research Center or the Crystal Mine, so. Yep. Speaking of farms, let's get you boys out. Ooh, there's a 9. That's pretty. Chain stream for the win. We'll see. We'll see. Once we have Montezuma, that'll give me another pair, yeah. Heard your pairings last stream. Just helps me steamroll clap on the field. 20% damage taken and 30% skill damage for all your mark. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Trajan. The problem I had with Trajan is he is just too damn slow. By the time my other marches got to where they were going, Trajan, they were dead before Trajan even got there. So I ended up putting the entire windswept set on Trajan along with the flag, just so he would get there at about the same time. Now, if you're on the front line fighting, it's not a big deal, right? You don't have far to walk, but there are lots of KVKs where I have to port onto coalition territory and help clear the field and stuff, and those walks can sometimes be a little bit longer. I do not enjoy chaining like some of you guys do, believe it or not. And since my city is up here at the Dark Altar area, it's rather crowded. Finding a group of barbs, you gotta walk a while. But hopefully nobody takes these and we can get down here. Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong, Trajan's not bad to have. Not bad at all to have. I mean, you got Trajan and Tommy and your murder ball, you're gonna kill some marches super, super quick. Hey, Light, good to see you. I'm doing fantastic. Yourself? Fearless, I only send farmers on my farm account. Yeah, there's very limited stuff I do on my farms. One thing I do is that Karak to level 30. We always seem to struggle to have 35 people finish Hell level 35. So we got 6 there. 12. 18. 24. 30. 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. Okay. So I really didn't need to do them, but yeah, you'll get a few gold hits from it anyway, so. It's okay, you're a whale, you don't need to chain. I'm out of AP though. I'm like completely out. Oh, sorry, I have 100 AP. We'll just use that right away. Now I'm out of AP. See, and I absolutely hate spending gems on AP, even though I did earlier today. You're a whale yourself there, Mr. Panther. You're chaining with like 4 marches yesterday, so I don't want to hear it. I'm down about 5 billion of each resource since KVK started. Probably up to about, what, 900 million kill points, and deads, we're looking pretty good. 6.297, 6.3, call it. And that's the first zone. Hey Ruse, the next fight is on the 6th. Another Dark Altar fight. The level 7 pass does not open till, what is it, the 13th, I think? We can look here in a second. Let me just, come on, come on, come on. Don't die, don't die, don't die. Thank you, Hera. The level 7 pass is that the 13th? Yeah, level 7 pass on the 13th. You can see we're lined up pretty nicely. We can triple rally if needed. Looks like they are now building a farm fort here to try and prevent us from jumping the wall. Trying to prevent from jumping the wall here and still back off enough so that we have to burn through some forts. Yeah, I mean, there's what, 3 days between 3 days between Pass 7 and Kingsland, so either way. They're just hopefully they are just avoiding the inevitable. I mean, they tried to surrender once already. They did surrender for 15 minutes. And then they said, "Oh, no, sorry. We're going to continue fighting." Every city I've scouted, you know, they've got a few cities with decent amount of resources, but most of the cities I've scouted, they're absolutely fucking drained on resources. I mean, they had players today taking deads in the altar fight. You know, so you know they still haven't healed their hospitals from 3, 4, 5 days ago when the fighting kind of stopped. But if they want to keep fighting, that's fine. This is a fighting game. It's a war game. It's not a farming simulation. So. I generally try and spend my AP in the first couple of zones. You know, just because you never know how much fighting there's going to be and if you're going to have time to spend it in the other zones. You know, that plus I generally power through the Karak and the Cow Karak, and I blow a lot of AP that way too. I'm not very efficient when it comes to AP. You know, there's a lot of people who will do things much more efficiently than me. I mean, they'll use their AP until their AP is gone, and then oh shit, get over there. And then they'll stop doing Karak until the next day when they regen the AP. Not me. I like to just get it done and out of the way, so I blow through AP whenever those Karak or Cow Karak pop up. The most efficient whale ever, more efficient than free to play. I mean, there's something to be said about that, though, right? All right, I don't know if we can drag you way over here. We're gonna try. We're gonna try. You're probably gonna run away from me, though. I come a little closer. Now if we can just get ZL to fire off his skill again. There we go, gotcha. Gotcha. I'm just thinking out loud. If I didn't spend 400 pounds on Crystal Tech, how much I'd have for London. Ain't that the truth, right? You can have fun in London either way. Alright, let's go over here. Hopefully these barbs get a little bit tighter by the time my march gets there. Where do you want to go, Boudica? Oh, there's a level 3 gem dog. We go here. 2 minutes and 1 minute. Okay. I was being a good boy too. I was slow healing my hospital after the altar fights. And then I took a nap and woke up and click, click. Damn. There went that try. See, so I mean, they're not huge chains, right? But I can chain if I want to. Let's favorite this. You know, Arc today unfortunately overlapped with the altar, so we didn't show up for Arc. I did send this team a message and apologize for not showing up. I always feel bad when we can't do that, you know. We completed 200 flags in an hour and 19 minutes. Arc did not line up correctly. Should have probably had some better forethought. I won't let that happen again in the future. $32 watching, only 16 likes. Let's go, guys. Swarm that like button if you don't mind. Greatly appreciate it. It helps me out. It's 100% free. While you're at it, if you're not already subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button. No reason not to. What's up, TBH? Wrecked? Smash the like button before Panther smoogles you? Aye, that's scary. That's scary. Y'all better smash that like button, because, yeah, I don't think you want Panther smoogling you. I don't even know what smoogling is, but it does not sound enjoyable. That's about all I can get here with Boudica. I don't know that I can. We'll go over this way a little bit. If this guy pulls over, maybe we can get him in there. Come on, follow me. Follow me. Free beef jerky, follow me. Thank you. Maybe a little more. Risk it for the biscuit. Ah, damn it. Let's see if it re-engages me. Everything else kind of gives you a circle area, like you know, you. Oh, don't go that way. I'm not gonna get another skill off. It's gonna die. Oh, there it is. Yes. You know, like the archer towers. You click on the archer tower, it shows you the area of effect damage. Kind of wish Barbs did the same. Do what Rave said. That's an interesting icon. I've never seen that before. My Richard's expertise. Did some chaining today. Barbs gave up so easily. The biscuit was dry. Barbs gave up so easily for some reason. I walked for like 3 seconds, and yeah, some days are better than others. I don't know. You know, I don't know. Oh, there's a few. Yeah, wrecked. These are my commanders. You know, we'll thump our own chest here, right? It's quicker to go through the ones that are not expertise. That's Wu, Charlemagne, Lubu, Montezuma, Suleiman, Bertrand, Tariq, Margaret, and Babur. Those are the only ones I have that are not expertise, so. Richard was done long ago. From what I understand, though, really, to chain with Richard, you just need this first skill, expertise. So 5-1-1-1, and you can start chaining with Richard. You just want that heal for sustain. That's what other people tell me. that's exactly why I hate barb chaining. I mean, I remember, way back when, 3 years ago, KVK1, KVK2, you could chain 40, 50 in a row. Nowadays, I'm lucky if I get 6 to 10. Last KVK, I think I hit a chain of 19, and I was overjoyed. Right now, if I get 4 with a chain, I'm happy. I don't think I can drag him all the way back, so we'll start over here. We're gonna go through the ones I don't have expert. Yeah, I've been playing this game a long time, and being in a low seed kingdom where I get constant placements in MGE events, that's not a bad thing either, right? When you're one of the top performers in the kingdom, you tend to get MGE placement consistently. So. Yeah, exactly, right. Back in the day, you got much bigger chains. I think their radius was much larger as well. Hey, only farmer. I mean, I really love Hera for chaining. Especially these higher level barbs, you can just plow into the middle of 8 or 10 of them, and the Hera's anti-swarm is really nice for that. You don't have to constantly chain one and then go to the next, and then the next, and then the next. If you guys don't know who Only Farmer is, be sure and click the link I just threw in chat. Head on over to her page. Make sure you subscribe to her channel as well. There are not many female content creators out there, so let's support her in her efforts to grow the channel. If you don't go subscribe to Only Farmer, you're a sexist pig. No, but she does good content. And she is in I forget exactly what kingdom you're in, Only Farmer. I know it's one of the bigger ones though. Yeah, Hera is nice for chaining, and he's one of the better garrison commanders out there. You can put him behind Zenobia, put him behind Dido, put him behind Jan, put him behind Flavius. Does really, really well. Don't run away. I know Boudica ZL is scary, but don't run away. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Thank you. No more near you. Over there we got 3. Well, they're gonna be pissed at me if I come down here and chain these level 50s. But hey, let them. Let them. So she is from the East Coast, which makes her by default good peeps. I will refrain from commenting on that. I am in the Midwest, so depends. It depends. What? Did you not? Oh, you killed him already. Wow. Damn, Boudica, you're fast. You're also yellow. Go home. Get some rest. And for whatever reason, sometimes people piss and moan when you chain these level 50 barbs. You're not getting value from that. You need to 6 march those, 5 march those, let other people 5 march those. But there's nobody else, if there was someone else here hitting these barbarians, then I would not chain them. I would go elsewhere, but there's nobody else here. So we might as well get some value town from them. No problem, Angel. You have a good night. Sleep well. I don't have anything against you personally. You guys aren't the typical East Coasters that I have met and dealt with in the course of my business career. I had associates working in New York years back, and I always remember when I would schedule a meeting for 11 o'clock Central Time, they would always decline my meetings. Sorry, I'm at lunch. But it was perfectly acceptable for them to schedule a meeting at 1 p.m. Eastern Time, which was noon Central Time. And if I responded, sorry, I'm at lunch, it was, sorry, this meeting's mandatory. Yet, I schedule a meeting at noon your time and you decline my meetings. But it's okay, it's okay. Let's cater to the East Coast time zone. East Coast people are kind but not nice. West Coast people are nice but not kind. Black Panther is East Coast Ford's Magazine Sexiest Man Alive 2023. I was unaware of that. That is brand new news to me. We'll have to change his Streamlink command. Go check out Black Panther's channel, Sexiest Man Alive in East Coast Ford's Magazine 2023. So I don't know, just a lot of the business people I worked with who resided in New York were snooty, arrogant fucks. I guess that's the easiest way I can put it. You two are an exception to the rule. But must be confusing living in country. You get used to it. This song is a banger. I don't even know. My hard rock playlist disappeared. I went to start the hard rock playlist yesterday, and there were only 3 songs on it. So yesterday we were kind of scrambling to find a new playlist on Epidemic Sound of copyright-free stuff. We did the 80s playlist yesterday, which reminded me way too much of being 12 or 13 years old, walking through the mall and listening to Tiffany or whoever it was, Madonna. So this morning we were looking for a new playlist, and we came across the metal playlist. It's a bit hardcore for many, I think, but I don't enjoy that electro rave dance type music myself. So y'all that have been watching me for a while know that if I don't like something, I ain't gonna do it. Generally, barb chaining is you got to. Don't enjoy it, but it's necessary. Ooh, nice! You made it to the finals for your division, and you're against Foe and Arvix next weekend. Yep, prepare the anal lube. Old school country? Or what are we talking? Like Waylon Jennings, Dolly Parton country? Or like Jason Aldean, Carrie Underwood country? I enjoy some Jason Aldean. Yeah, I was 12 in 1982, thank you. You know, that's when you would take a bus to you use 25 cents, take the bus to the mall, put $5 in the $5 in the change machine at the video arcade, play video games for a couple hours till you were out of quarters, then walk through the mall, get a slice of pizza for $1, hot pretzel maybe for 50 cents. I mean, that was the day. Jennings, Cash, Hank, etc. Nice. Yeah, it's exactly, Rave. It's always nice to go against the top tier teams because you know and understand then how much work and time you got to put in to get better yourself. So. You know, just don't let it affect your team, and you know, go into it with every intention to win and a solid plan, and just execute your plan. If you win, that's fantastic. If you lose, don't let the team fall apart and start pointing fingers. And you know, there are just sometimes. I mean, I'm sure everyone on their team is VIP 18. It's going to be a challenge, but as long as you don't let it impact the team. Some teams fall apart when they lose. It's just crazy. I don't understand it. You know, they lose, they start pointing fingers, placing blame, rather than learn from their mistakes and get tighter and grow from it. Yeah, I live in Oshkosh, Wisconsin. So every year, well, not anymore. COVID kind of did away with it, but they had a huge country concert here, 3 day, 3 day camp in your tents country deal where they would bring in some of the biggest country stars, and I could literally hear it from my backyard. Never went there to camp out myself. That's a bunch of young kids getting drunk, rolling around in the mud. Yeah, it's not for me, but I generally hear it from my backyard. It was a good time. The Country USA is what they called it. Secret to winning OL. Get 30 good players and migrate to a brand new sock kingdom next season. Ooh, shots fired. Shots fired. Where's the sound? There we go. Yeah, I think one of my more favorite patriotic songs is Toby Keith, Made in America. I love the line about Craftsman tools. Yep, and then a few weeks after Country USA ended, it was Rock USA, and bands like Kiss and some of those other rockers were here. So it was always a fun summer. Yeah, a lot of time to get 5 full crit sets, Rave. I don't have 5 full crit sets, right? And we got the one Archer set. We got the one cavalry set, but I mean the accessories aren't crit. We got the one infantry set. You know, and I understand this is not like meta, right? Really, it should be what, set piece boots, set piece gloves, and then the KVK helmet and KVK weapon. I don't have any KVK helmets or KVK weapons. I just too many materials to invest in those. And my second sets are nothing special. Just one crit piece on my second archer set. Two crit pieces on my second cavalry set, and a purple accessory. My second infantry set will probably make you laugh. Right? We've got 4 crit pieces, but again, it's not the meta set, you know. And we've still got a blue one on here, so. John, thank you, sir, for the $5 donation. Greatly appreciate that. Good to see you. So I mean, yeah, you know, to get 5 legendary crit sets with crit accessories, that's a long time. That's a lot of money. A lot of money. How are things in Australia, John? Hopefully you're doing well. Grip tell the vet, yeah. I mean, it's odd. The first legendary accessory I crafted was the dagger, instant crit. Since then, nothing. You know, and it seems like when I want something to crit, it does not. But if I don't need something, like the other day I thought, okay, well, let's just make this Navarre's Control. I got a blueprint. You know, I need to get some. You know, I had this legendary piece or these 2 leadership pieces, and I wanted to get a 3rd cavalry set, right? So I threw these on Chandra. I had this from VIP 17 or 18, I forget. Threw that on Chandra. I'm like, okay, got enough materials. Let's craft Navarre's Control. I don't need, and I don't generally run a 3rd cavalry set. Crafted it, boom, instant crit. I'm like, well, fuck. You know, why couldn't one of my accessories crit instead of a? It's a nice piece, right? But why couldn't one of my accessories crit instead of a glove for a 3rd archer march? Ah, you didn't ruin my dinner at all, John. If I'm working or if I'm doing something else, my responses may be delayed, but it's all good. Anytime, bro. Craft a legendary gathering piece. I did that on a stream, right? I forget which commander it's on. I did that on one stream. I'm not going to craft legendary gathering gear and use material chest for them, but we got this piece. We had enough bones to do that, so we did that on one of the live streams. For whatever reason, chat talked me into it. One out of 24? Oh my goodness, only farmer. That is bad luck. What's up, Lordy? Elcord, good to see you. I'm doing well. Yourself? $2.1 million crystals. We are currently saving to get, what is that, 4.8? So we can get that 7th March. And then we'll circle back and finish off some of these other stuff. Right? I mean, all this does is reduce healing cost. As you can see, I'm good on resources. If it was healing time, you know, I would probably do those. But then we got treaties and cultural exchange down here to do. We got a Karaku's gift here, but we won't have that again until Kingsland opens. So. Nah, if you're ever interrupting something, John, I'll just I won't ghost you. I will respond, but I'll just I'll do what I got to do first. Don't worry about it. Oh, out of 15? Are you kidding me? That's crazy. 1 out of 32. Back when I was in 1052, we had a guy that was like 70% first crit. It was insane. I mean, he had red line luck. Yeah, I mean, I've got a shit ton of blueprints. It's materials, right? I mean, Sacred Dominion, Hammer of the Sun and Moon. Got the Hydra. We got two cons. You know, I've got an absolute ton like these. I'll never probably craft these. 5 of these. I haven't even bought those in the Lost Canyon shop. We got 7 pendants. I do want to make 1 pendant ultimate at some point in time. 2. What is this? He's gathering. Yeah. Got 3 drums, 2 Seth skulls. So I mean, we're stacked on blueprints. We just need the materials. I am trying to arrange a time with MF where he jumps on Discord and shares his screen so we can go through his account with him. He doesn't get on voice Discord, but he'll share his screen. Trying to arrange a time early next week that we can do that before our next passes open up and fighting starts again. So stay tuned for that stream. Somebody yesterday was asking for that. We got 616. Did I do everything I needed to do today? That's done. Oh, I guess, right? Oh no. Spend 7,700 gems. We can do a couple of those gem ones at reset. Hopefully more than gems drops at the same time. That would be nice. Got 5 days on this, so no rush. Alright, we got any more big groups of barbs anywhere? There's a few here. How about you, 9 hours? Hey, we'll grab you. See how fast CC and Honda can get there. 2 minutes, not bad. Get some jammies from that. Maybe a blueprint we can sell in the Alliance shop. Get those Alliance credits. That's That's what we're low on. Every time I have alliance credits, I'm dropping them on teleports. We absolutely blow through teleports in KVK. Saving those gold keys for the Greek civilization. I heard they announced the commanders on Facebook, but I neglected to go out and check that. Why don't we do that now together and see what's up? So, Rise of Kingdoms group. You can look at some of these memes out here too. I like this one. 1960. We need to hide or 1093 will find us. I would love the 1093 versus 1960 or 1960 versus 365. 1093 versus 365. Those would all be some good matchups. I don't know what troop type Greece will be. I would imagine it would be infantry. Yeah, I mean, seriously, is this gear acceptable? Yeah, you full legendary, everything's iconic. Yeah, I mean, seriously, come on. Somebody this morning told me that the new commanders were out here on Facebook. Oh, there's a account pilot right there, busted. Ban him, Lilith. Ban him. We got an account pilot. What is this again? It's Civilization Greek YouTube trailer. Greece Civilization in trailer. You see Sparta and Athena, Leonidas. You see 4 commanders then? What the hell? Well, that's a nice report. It would be nice if you shared the commanders with us. Yeah, dude, get your Caesar done right away. Get your Caesar done right away. I don't know what that's supposed to be. I don't see any commanders. I don't see any Greek Civ stuff out here, though. We'll have to probably watch the official YouTube later. Huh? Oh, is that the report you sent me? Okay. Let's see if I still have it. See, here's proof. I sent the ARC team that we no-showed for against today. So an apology. It's just the right thing to do. Alright, where is Fearless? So many damn chats. Is this it? No. There it is. Henry ZL. Love to see it. Love to see it. Hey, Robert. It's good to see you. Did you have fun at the altar this morning? Alright, so it's a green blueprint. We'll grab that though, just because. Get our 30 gems. That's a quick 30 gems. About the only reason I do those. So, I mean, yeah, the altar this morning was quite interesting, right? We pushed in, we balled up here. They pushed us back, we reballed up here. They pushed us back, we balled up again here. And then they pushed us kind of in here, and we kind of held our ground here at this choke point. And then they, instead of coming in this way, because they weren't getting in this way, they started trying to come in this way. We held our ground here at this choke point then as well. Ultimately took the altar. But again, after the altar itself opened, a lot of them went up here. You'll probably still see a bunch of their AFK marches here. Because I guess they got the free altar that was between fire and earth this time. Our allies originally took the altar. I mean, they had to fight hard for it. But they got the altar for probably half of the time. At which point 2160 had to bail because they had a Ark of Osiris League match. So once 2160 was out of there, then Fire took the altar for a little bit. You know, altar fights are... I don't like fighting with only one army. It's no fun. I was fighting in dot mode just to, you know... Because I can't just plow in there with my army and take a whole bunch of them on at the same time and get surrounded like I can if I have 5 or 6 marches. So you gotta fight more smarter. I'm not necessarily always a smart fighter. I'm more like the Hulk smash player. But we accomplished our objective. That's all that matters, I guess. Next altar will be interesting if they don't have the free altar and they all come and try and fight us. That may be a bit more challenging. Especially because the next one is at 3:19 UTC, which is like, what, that's 10 p.m. here in the States, so... I'm usually fast asleep by then. Gotta wake up at 3 a.m. to send the farmers out on 10, 11 accounts. And then start work at 4 a.m. Think my March will make it down here before he starts chaining those. Bastions tonight. I want to get Edward done. I need to get Leo done yet, and I need to get Charlemagne done, or not Charlemagne, Constantine done. Oh, yeah, I got Kusunoki to do yet as well. All the other skills are unlocked, but this Edward skill, that's the one I want, right? When troops led by this commander consist of only archers, they deal 25% increased skill damage. That's huge. And an extra 5% damage to infantry units. I want that. What's Kusunoki again? I think it's damage over time, if I remember correctly. Extra damage per second, yeah. So that would be nice also. Maybe we'll do Edward and then Kusunoki. Because Leonidas is, I think it's the less than 50% one. Yeah, when you've been reduced, activate a shield. And also 15% attack for 3 seconds. So that's a nice one for infantry, right? That combined with the Richard one that we have for infantry will be nice. A lot of these though are city or garrison. Leading the garrison of your own city or stronghold. 10% increased attack, 10% less damage from cavalry attacks. So that's a decent garrison one. But most of these are, a lot of these are city garrison. These are some of the most crap bastion skills that I've seen in a while. Exactly. 10 farms, a minimum. I send farmers out twice a day. I log into each farm before I go to bed, make sure they're in the Alliance resource pit. Log in as soon as I wake up in the morning, make sure they're in the Alliance resource pit. The farms on this account, because I have this account on my tablet, so while I'm working, I just constantly send farmers out on these 4 farms all day long, every 2.5 hours. Generally, I cycle through my other 6 farms 2-3 times a day minimum. If I'm in a really boring meeting, like a human resources training meeting, I might send farmers out on those a little bit more often. Got Artie and Cyrus in your KVK, nice. Yeah, we don't have any cavalry. There's no cavalry commanders in this. Well, I mean, there are cavalry commanders, right? Pelagius. But like I said, all of these are... While this commander is leading the garrison of your own city. Sun Tzu. Let's look at Sun Tzu, right? Leading the garrison of your own city. Who else? Boudica. Okay, Boudica. Barbarians. Oops, I keep clicking on the wrong button there. Herman. This is an okay one. This is alright for archers. 10% attack, 10% march speed. And troops led by this commander attack a city. So there's a lot of city garrison, city rally skills in here that are just not good. Yeah, you just migrate them in case. You start them in another kingdom and you migrate them in. So it used to be like when you enter KVK, the system saw your what am I trying to say here? So when you entered KVK, all your cities were in the KVK map, right? And you could start 2 new cities in your home kingdom. I think they kind of fixed that. So now you just have to start the 2 cities in a different kingdom and then migrate them in. Bastard. Wasted some AP there. See, all 4 of these barbs were lined up all really nice when I originally sent my troops here, but by the time my troops get here, they all separate. And see, he's running away. Grab this one on the bottom. Yeah, as soon as I move away from him, he starts coming back a little bit. Come on, come on. Did it hit you? Come attack me. Thank you. Yeah, we're doing much better in honor than I thought we would. We're 33rd, and I really haven't been pushing hard. Top 20 is what, 8,000? 8,000 away? I mean, I doubt we'll be pushing for top 20 anytime this KVK, but it's within reach if it's something I do decide to do. 6th in the alliance, so we'll take it. Winnie the Pooh's going crazy. He's barb chaining with 5 marches. Hey, Mad. I think Mad was saying he's going to push on her this KVK. You got some work to do, Mad. Where are you? You're way behind. You're way behind. You gotta start pushing, buddy. Yeah, John, I did. Where are we here? This was the first ever Zenith I pushed in. And I got 3rd place. So we have a nice, pretty Zenith skin. Ta-da! I like how it looks at night. You know, not the best Zenith, not the best, archer attack, but since I am a archer rally guy, MF kind of peer pressured me into going for it. I think we'll win King's Land, famous last words. You saw the fort they're building now, right, Mad? So, I mean, they're doing that on purpose. You know, one tile away. We can't build any flags in here. Right? But we're not touching the fort, so we won't be able to rally it. I mean, good strategy on their part. The only, I mean, the fort's touching the pass, so we can rally it through the pass, right? But that's touching the pass, and this one's touching the pass. And I mean, to get to this one, you got to march all the way around this mountain. I don't even know if you can get there going over the top. I mean, that's crazy, right? Do you have to go all the way around the top like this? I think we'd have to circle the bottom, right? So getting armies to there to swarm that down, that's going to be tricky. So I mean, they've got a nice defense set up here so far. But if they leave any gaps in their zone, and it looks like they're filling them in hardcore, so we'll see. We'll see. It should be fun. Should be fun. If we just take the pass, we're in that zone, and MF is going to have a field day random teleporting. So that in and of itself is going to be fun to watch. I mean, the last heroic anthem we were in, we were Earth Camp. So we had to push through this zone 7, and we were pushing down, but we weren't quite to the. I think we took this pass 8. We cleared them out of this area, but we weren't quite to this pass 8. I mean, MF random teleported, and his city landed somewhere right in here. So when the enemy tried to get into Kingsland and rally this pass 8, MF would just target the rally with his 7 marches, and he would swarm the rally down before they could even take the pass. By the time they did take the pass, our allies had already built through this pass 8 all the way over here and blocked them. So the fire camp, the last heroic anthem we were in, never even got into Kingsland, and that was solely due to MF. You know, things you can do at 700 million power that you can't do at 100 million power. Just insane. But yeah, I mean, we're going to have a fight in Kingsland. You know, based on some of the reports and Earth taking dead troops just fighting in the Altar of Darkness, I think they're low on resources. I don't know how long they will last. Especially since they already surrendered once, and then came back and unsurrendered. But we will see. We're prepared. We're ready. I'm down for some more fighting. You know, maybe we'll hit that 11 billion kill points, and don't have much further to go. I don't anticipate a problem. Where are we here? Hitting 50 million deads this KBK. Your map looks better than mine. Isn't 2 camps versus 1 from what I can get? Yeah, I mean, we got. I mean, I think all 4 will make it into Kingsland unless something crazy happens between now and then. Oh, there's definitely still hope for your 30 million kills, man. Absolutely. Well, I mean, Lordy, honestly, though, how are you going to make a 700 million power player TP? What, you going to rally a city? Rally MF city, he puts fucking Dragon Lancer and City Keeper on the wall just to fucking troll you. You know, yeah, there's a lot of high-powered players that when they get rallied, they're scared to lose troops, but MF, he just sits and laughs. They drop a flag. So what we do if they drop a flag on MF is right before the flag finishes, we'll kick him from the alliance and imprison him. That way when the flag builds, he doesn't auto TP out. And then as soon as the flag builds, he rejoins the alliance and he's still on the same spot. Exile you can't use unless they're bubbled, right? Yeah, I think we imprisoned MF twice already this KVK. We did once and our allies did once. Just so he didn't get teleported when a flag built. Hey, Alloys. Oh, no, we don't want to spend gems. Sorry, Richard, you're done for the day. Justin popping in here with the 10 gifted. Thank you, Justin. You must force around you. All the members know what to do. If you were gifted a membership by Justin, please thank the man. He is a huge supporter of the community. If you are a member, pop that Justin emoji in the chat, please. And we'll play the Yoda again. You must force around you. There we go. Thank you, Justin. Appreciate you. Big kingdoms can zero huge accounts. 1093 took 200 million off BT Cyborg in 15 minutes. Yeah. Big kingdoms are different, right? But yeah, I mean, if you know how to do it, you play smart, you got your buffers and your debuffers, and you're using the right armies to double rally, triple rally, swarm. You know, it can be done. But generally in CD kingdoms, MF is a kingdom all in his own. Yeah, exactly. Got to keep the rally full, and it requires lots and lots of numbers. I mean, I got rallied this KVK. This was the first KVK that I've been in that my city was attacked. Off territory, and they were scouting me, so I put Dito hair on the wall. Then I saw they were rallying with XY Nevsky. Immediately went and switched from Dito Hera to Flavius Hera. Not bad. Not bad. Lesson learned. I probably should have cleared my hospital, right? I took 1,200 deads there, but maybe those were those reinforcements in my city though. I don't know how I find out. Battle log, no. Troop buffs, no. I thought it's not letting me click on info. It's probably too old now. I don't know if those were reinforcements or not. But yeah, our allies had territory over in this point. That's where I got rallied. What do we got now? we got 10 million now. So yeah, I mean, I was still sitting at like 170 million power when they launched that rally, I think. The first time I got rallied in, God, ever in KVK. I mean, when I was in Big Kingdoms, you would not find me off territory. Although the first heroic anthem that I played with 1029, they were our allies. I was in 1052, and 1029 needed some help, and myself and Wick Gaming were on, and MF and Cat and them were like, "Can you guys come and help us? We're defending up here, this, that, and the other thing." And we're like, "Sure." So we started marching our armies up there. They were 7 minutes, 9 minutes away, something like that. And MF's like, just fucking teleport up here. And I'm like, I'll be off territory then. And it was against Kingdom 1234, which at the time was an Imperial Kingdom. They were undefeated in KVKs. So I'm like, are you crazy? I'm not teleporting off territory. And he's like, Lambo, trust me, I will protect you. So like, all right, dude. All right, my KVK may be over quick. So I teleported up there in Coalition territory, not Alliance territory. They rallied me twice. Both times the TSN crew swarmed the rally down before it even touched my city. Like, all right, I kind of like this. I want to be a part of this. Can I migrate to your kingdom after KVK's over? And here I am. And 93 is not number one. I think 1365 is number one in power now. Is that what you're trying to say, Alloys? I would really love to see 1093 against 1365, or 1093 against 1960, or 1365 against 1960 again. You know, do the mano y mano, you know, man on man, 1 versus 1. Let's see who wins. You know, like the 1307 1093 KVK, where they fought each other in that first zone. Like the 2049 1960 KVK, where they fought each other in that first zone. I think if you guys could line up something like that, it would be very entertaining. I think if Lilith limited the piloted accounts, I think we would see a drastic shift in some of these kingdoms. Yeah, Fearless. That will be interesting to watch, right? I mean, I think Chisgle's first kingdom didn't do so hot in KVK. He migrated to 1039. Then he left 1039, took a bunch of fighters with him. 1039 fell apart. They went to 1075. We're very competitive in KVK there for several KVKs, but then that kingdom kind of started to degrade. And the quality of their players started to go downhill a little bit. Then they left and went to 254, and same thing. They had several very good, entertaining, and high combat KVKs. Now 2605 and 254 is, for lack of a better term, falling apart. You know, so yeah, people make jokes about the Baba curse. Is there a Chisgol curse too? Lord only knows. Time will tell, right? Don't get me wrong. I respect the man for a lot that he's done for this game, to promote this game. He's an absolute genius content creator. Unfortunately, it seems like kingdoms that he goes to, they tend to do well for a KVK or two, and then things kind of go to hell. And I'm not saying he's to blame. You know, there's a lot of people that follow him all over the place that are how do I say that? He's got a lot of friends that are good people, but he's got a lot of friends that are selfish people too, and they're in it just for themselves. I love this poll. I know. This poll is yeah. Here's the thing though, right? If I have 60 people watching a stream and this poll is up, generally I'll have 50 to 60 likes on the stream. If I have 60 people watching the stream and I'm not running the poll, I get about half as many likes. You know, so it sucks. I hate to have to do it, but you got to do what you got to do to get your content out there in front of more people. And the likes helps, the views helps, the interaction in chat helps. You know, it's all algorithms somewhere on the back end that YouTube is looking at. I'm sure if I didn't curse as much, they would probably promote my videos a little bit more, but fuck it, I don't care. Yeah, 1075 was there. I know players that played in that kingdom though that were not so happy. There's a small clique of players there, a small group of players. You know, it's kind of. I'm told it was a lot like high school. There was a certain table of friends that if you were not at that table, then you did not get the benefits in that kingdom. So we'll see. And you know, and I know Red Lion's podcast isn't out there anymore, but I asked a question in that podcast that he had with Bunny, and I was very specific in the question. I said, how many players who left 254 to go to 2605 would have been on the chopping block had they stayed in 254? And the answer I got was roughly 50%. So if you figure 50% of the players that left 254 to go to 2605 would have been on the chopping block if they stayed in 254, what does that tell you about the quality of players that 2605 pulled in? You know, and maybe they would have been on the chopping block because they knew they were leaving. Maybe they didn't fight because they knew they were leaving. They were already accepted into that kingdom. God only knows. You know what I mean? I have hella respect for Justin. He absolutely went ham in that KVK. He didn't let the fact that he was migrating, you know, make him not fight. I mean, he was out there swarming down flags by himself, sending army after army at flags, at cities, at everything. You know, and so mad respect to Justin. He went absolutely apeshit in that KVK. There were a lot of others that could have done a lot more. Both players who stayed in 254 and I think players that migrated out as well. You know, at the end of the day, they lost because they didn't have the activity that they thought they would. And, you know, nothing against 365, 846. They're two powerhouse kingdoms, right? You can't deny that. $10.93 fanboy, yes sir. I just like the way they do things. They do things the right way. You know, they are constantly. It's like it. You know, it's like the ocean, right? They're constantly moving together. They're flowing together. It's like the tide rolls in and then the tide rolls out, and they just go from flag to flag to flag and keep them burning. That's a good way to put it, John. It was a boys' club. Where are you coming from, dude? That's how a lot of kingdoms are, though. I get that all the time. People will talk to me about migration, and they're in a kingdom where they're based on the DKP. They're one of the top 5 in performance. Yet the king and all the free to play players who are not VIP 18 are getting the benefits in MGE. And that just doesn't make a lot of sense to me. You wanna make sure that your high contributors, that your VIP 18s, that your rally leads, your garrison leads are getting the commanders that they need to have a successful KVK. There's no sense in giving a VIP 14 player who's free to play, a top spot in Hercules just because they want a barb chain. That makes no sense. You want to make sure that you're getting the players that need those commanders. What time do we got? 23:59. Let's set a rally on this fort so we get our rally done right away at reset. So, but I mean, you dig your grave, you gotta line it. Okay, so let's not get our rally set up. Let's restart the game. And renewals are taking place. The first one to pop up, TSMMF. Thank you for renewing for another month. Spartan Gaming. Alloys with the renewing membership. Thank you, Alloys. All right, so what do we got? What do we got? Is more than gems a thing? It is not. Oh no, Ceroli. No, I don't want Ceroli. I don't want Ceroli. Let's just get it done. Let's get her done. I do not want to do legend mode. I don't need any of this shit. Just want to get it done to get it done. Yeah, I mean, I've never been a fan of Kingdom setting specific requirements because you're always going to have players who just do the bare minimum. DKP, we had DKP in 1052. I never let it bother me. I just went out and did what I could and let the chips fall where they may. But there are always going to be players that manipulate the system. Yeah, I mean it's one thing to get players commanders that they need. It's another thing to consistently give top spots to players who are not going to use them on the field. I mean, if you have a VIP 14 garrisoning, it's probably a pretty good bet that they don't have top tier gear on. Probably a pretty good bet that garrison is going to get absolutely wrecked. Well, the 1097, or excuse me, 1093, 1307 KVK, I think the difference there was that 1307 just had a ton of casual players that would log on for a couple hours and fight and then go away. Whereas 1093 has got your hardcore players that are on day and night. Just keep hitting it, people. Just keep hitting it. Oh, good. Smart players in here for once. Thank you. Let's do Frida. How would they get the DKP in the off season? The kingdoms that I know that use DKP don't count off season. Hell no, I don't do legend mode. Not with randoms. Thanks for coming. Thanks for playing. There are only 4 of us? Where'd the 5th guy go? Oh, okay, there he is. Sorry. I missed the Guan. Yeah, that would have been an epic KVK if they put all 4 kingdoms in there, but I think we know the results. Whoever had 1307 as the allies, I don't think they would have won. Just based on the performances of those 4 kingdoms and the KVKs that they were in. Just keep attacking, it's almost dead. Forget what this guy does now. Lost Canyon or Sunset Canyon, John? Yeah. I mean, there would have been a couple zones where two of the kingdoms were fighting alone. I think that KVK map, I don't think is one of those maps where they're ever going to throw 4 Imperiums on it, just because of how the map is laid out. Come on, dude, ready up. Get this shit done. Thank you. Ah, shit. All right, Fearless. Have a good night. Thanks for jumping on, and rest well. What is this deal? Ooh, we took a hit there. That's yellow a little bit. That's new. Did they change this? Oh, you're kidding me, right? Oh, wrong way, wrong way. Run, Lambo, run. They changed this. I don't remember this stuff popping so early. Where's our tank in this shit? One more. I don't remember when the last More Than Gems was. Hey, Alonso. Expertise XY and a 5.521 Nevsky is my only march. Yeah, I would put Nevsky first, though. But I mean, if that's your only march, you gotta use what you got, right? Just I think Nevsky's gonna be a little bit tankier. But then I can see value putting XY first. Either way, you gotta micromanage it. Not let it get focused, not let it get targeted. When you get targeted, back away. I just think it would be a little bit tankier, and XY. I know when I have XY on the field, they focus him hard. Hard. He's generally the first one to get targeted, the first one to go down. Why is it attacking me? Just keep hitting it, people. Just keep hitting it. Yeah, we're gonna take some damage, but it's almost dead. Just keep hitting it. Thank you. That is why I don't do hell mode in Ceroli. Did more than gems pop now? It did not. I guess. Where are we? There we go. Materials, materials, materials. What do we got left? 54? You know what? We'll save just in case more than gems does come. I can always buy speed ups when I need them. The gold heads will do for more than gems, so we'll save that stuff. Try and do it smart this time. If I forget to buy that stuff out of the shop later, then it's on me. Yeah, I'm hoping the new Civ comes in July with the updates they were talking about to Aruns. That would be nice. It is very, very, very difficult for me to save gold keys. I am saving gold keys specifically for the new Civilization commanders. I don't think they're going to be game changing, but in the same respect, you know, I want them. Cavalry defense 1%, not bad. Alright, how smart are we today? Largest proven oil reserves. Is that it? Yeah, good guess. Those are hobbits. Is that rickets? Which extends across 2 continents. That's Egypt. Tutankhamun. How many days are in a leap year? Oh boy, this one. Someone who worships only one god. Who defeated the Sphinx according to... Oh my goodness. I think it was one of these old guys. Oh. Which planet is Jupiter? Hey, 9 out of 10, not bad. Not bad, we'll take it. A couple of those I guessed on. So what is this? Okay, that's this. Shit! Damn it, I forgot to pop one of these gems before I spend all those gems on materials. Son of a biscuit. Oh, and I gotta do the Soroli shop too, don't I? Alright, we get the teleport. We get the materials. We get the materials. We get the gold keys. We get the speed ups. they just put speed ups in here? I feel like those are new. Okay, good to go there. You're fine, John. You're fine. I'm rarely online for the finals anyway. Sunday, so we got to do our defense. Hey, we'll just oh no. Yeah, we'll just do this. We'll hit Mad Mania. Sorry, Mad. Have a nice day. Please come again. This guy's a bitch to beat. I generally gotta do 3 or 4 different combinations. So we'll just leave that be. Second place, I'm okay. Yeah, I probably should have emptied the speed ups before getting the gold keys, but I had gold keys fresh on my mind, right? We were just talking about gold keys. The new civilization. I actually got a gold head out of these Ethelfled chests the other day. I was quite happy. Very rare. I know at one point Drago did a video and he opened up like 100 at a time. And because people were telling him at one point in time that you got to save and open 100. And you'll pretty much guaranteed a gold head. It didn't work out for him though, I don't believe. Blah blah blah. Number 2. Yes. Ceroli, yes. Delete. Was this? That's for the day. That's for the week. I'll take it. All right. We don't have any AP. I don't want to use any AP bottles. We'll use those tomorrow. What do we got here? We should have the armaments bundles. Won't those come out here soon? No. Maybe those pop tomorrow? Oh no, that's this one right here. Yeah, we're gonna skip those. We'll get Conqueror's Will later when we're offline. I think that about wraps it up though for today, y'all. Appreciate y'all being here, hanging out for a while, chatting. Good conversation as always. We're gonna see if anyone else is streaming that we can possibly kick you over to. Give me just a minute. Is Jake live? Really? Is Jake live? Yeah, Jake is live, but he is doing Call of Duty. Beast is doing Call of Dragons. We'll kick you over to Beast. I think he's still alive doing his Call of Dragons war. If you hang out there, great. See what some Call of Dragons is about. Beast is a good guy. At least give him a like and throw a Lambo raid, hashtag Lambo raid in his chat so he knows where y'all are coming from. That said, we'll do our best to be back in action tomorrow evening. Throw up another live stream tomorrow. I'm going to try and coordinate with MF, see if we can't get account review done live with him and early this week. So be on the lookout for that. Thanks again, everyone, for jumping on, and we'll see you next time.